Hello, welcome to another US GeoGuessr video. I've decided to play some rounds today in America's cities. I've been lost a lot and frustrated on some of those AI-generated state maps, so wanted to go back to some urban America today. So thank you, GeoGamr, for this map, America's top 200. 200 largest cities, and it has just over 500,000 locations, so should be really replayable. I like that. I've decided to play one seed on this map moving and then one seed no moving. So first let's do moving, see what we can do in terms of a high score. And I don't know why, but I'm setting it to 6 minutes. 6-minute rounds seem like they're pretty good. Should give me enough time to share with you thinking and analysis. Okay, so Norwood 77. Okay. Norwood, I would have to venture to say we are in the LA area. 305, Northwest 120th. No, Norwood. This is Florida. 305 area code is Miami. Norwood, is that a neighborhood in Florida? For some reason I was just thinking that was a city down in the LA area, but momentary confusion. We are on Southwest 120th. And I don't know Northwest 7th. Okay, so that would make a lot of sense. Northwest 7th Avenue and Northwest 120th. So it looks like we are going to be significantly northwest of Miami, probably just like way up in Miami suburbs, maybe Fort Lauderdale. With these trees, with this architecture, definitely thinking Florida once I panned around. 305 area code is Miami. Let me see if I can get any Florida license plates. We just have no front plates there, unfortunately. There's a Florida license plate. Good. We just get a little confirmation. Orange and green. Yeah. Even better. Orange and green right in front of us. So let's see exactly how far up we are. I'm pretty sure we're in southeastern Florida. If you get these really big numbers, it is good indication that you're somewhere in Miami. It goes up into like the hundreds, I believe. So we are at Northwest 7th. That, I think, yeah, is a pretty major, I want to say pretty major thoroughfare going through like Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, okay. It looks like it stops Northwest 31st. Huh, interesting. So what grid system could we possibly be on? It's definitely Miami. Northwest 121. I mean, it's definitely where we are. Here we go. So out by Opelika. Interesting. Opelika's a fascinating place. I've never been dropped there in GeoGuessr, but if you have, you would probably recognize it pretty instantly, I would say. Architecture there. Okay, we're near Barry University. Is that possible? Yeah. So 120th, 121st. Let's stop fooling around here. Northwest 7th. Is that this main road here? Yeah, gotta be. Okay. So in between 120th and 121st. Were we right across from that vape shop? Adcraft, Glass and Mirror, looking east. Adcraft, Glass and Mirror. Global Auto Repair? Looks like across the street. Pollo Tropical, just a little bit north of Pollo Tropical. Cool. Actually, just right across from Pollo Tropical. Never been to a Pollo Tropical. Looks tasty. I should go. Oh, great. We're in a tunnel. Could this be... I mean, I don't want to speculate. That looks like an Illinois plate. My first thought was Lower Wacker in Chicago. Are we under Chicago? It's possible to drive under Chicago, and it's also possible to go exploring on foot under there. I don't know if I would really recommend that. But Lower Wacker is a pretty cool place, but this coverage is not cool. And also, it's going to be very difficult to pinpoint, I'm afraid. If that's indeed where we are, we're probably just going to have to go back into that tunnel coverage, or could we be in some other kind of tunnel? I'm not really sure. It was very difficult to see those plates, so. Oh yeah, we are not anywhere near there at all. We are actually like thousands of miles away. Wow. I thought I saw an Illinois plate, but now I'm convinced that's a Washington plate. They're kind of both pale blue. Get them mixed up a little bit. West Mercer Way. So we're going east. It looks like we are going across this big bridge onto Mercer Island in Seattle. That's my guess. Yeah, there's Mercer Island. So we're going east. Yeah, so we gotta be coming out of that tunnel. Here's Mercer Way. That's gotta be 6. So this is, yeah, looks like we are in a tunnel. 90. I thought that was a bridge. I thought that was a bridge, yeah. So that's also a bridge, huh? Mercer Island. So we're going east. Exit 6, West Mercer Way. Okay, I don't think that we're on Mercer Island. I think we're at this tunnel right here. Yeah, because 1.5 miles, there's Mercer Way. That would make sense. I mean, there's this tunnel going through downtown Seattle, and so that must be where we are. So it looks like we're not all that far from the west entrance. Is this the big one that's going under the convention center in Seattle? I think we're under the convention center. The Washington Convention Center, maybe. Yeah, there's like this park here that's really weird. Here we are coming. Would that be going through? See, doesn't. That has to be where we are, though. Has to be. Yeah, we're under this like Jimi Hendrix Park, and we're going east. Yeah, really directly east through that tunnel. Since I got a 5K, I think I'd like to continue that. So how far do we think we are into this tunnel? There's signage there. I'm just not sure if that's going to help us. I mean, we certainly went a long way coming out, and we're certainly not very far to the mouth, to the entrance of this tunnel. As a matter of fact, we're just right there where it kind of splits. Mount Baker Tunnel. I believe that is where we are. So we went under 23rd. We're just a little bit there when we split. Okay, there's the split. And it looks like we're just a little bit after that split there. So it seems like we could be just like kind of right under MLK way south there. So yeah, this is in South Seattle, Judkins Park. Didn't 5K, but that's okay. Yeah, we were farther under there, but we were in the right tunnel. Not bad. 89 yards, 4999. Pretty close. I'm not going to let that deter us, that's for sure. So everything about these houses looks very Chicago to me. Not gonna lie. We're just talking about Illinois. I thought I saw an Illinois plate in that last round. I think I really should be seeing Illinois plates here. Not sure about that one. Not sure about that one. That looks Illinois. Yeah, that looks Illinois. Illinois, I think, just has like such a wide variety of plates. You see a lot of them. It's that pale blue one, though, that seems to be the most common. Yeah, these are Chicago street signs. South Craigieer and, let's say, West 77th, East 77th. Okay, super interesting. So we're on the south side, but we're on the southeast side. Celebrate Chicago bungalows. Okay, cool. Yeah, I really expected that to say west. Okay, so where would East 77th and South Craigieer put us? Is the reason I haven't heard of Cregier because it's kind of like way east. It doesn't continue. So South Shore, East 79th. We got to go east from State, but I would imagine Cregier would be pretty far east of State, since I got to admit I've never heard of it. Chicago Geography, I'm sure, has. Yeah, we're way down here on the southeast side, so South Shore, south of Hyde Park, south of Kenwood. Okay, interesting. How far up Cregier are we? So I went south to go to 77th, and it looks like how many prototypical Chicago houses, Chicago bungalows are we north of 77th? Looks like about 2.5 north of 77th on Cregier, 2.5. All right, well, came back in the third round to 5K in South Chicago. I always like to see Chicago. I think no moving, that would have been a challenge. I think I could have gotten 77th, and I think I would have gotten Chicago, but that would have been real hard to pinpoint. A lot of these rounds definitely will be challenging, no moving. All right, so where do we think we are now? I saw some palm trees. Maybe I moved a little bit too quickly. Yeah, really fat palm tree up there. Ugh, that is a robust palm tree, and I really shouldn't have moved because on that waste bin, property of the city of San Antonio. Thank you, San Antonio, for being so stingy with your waste bins. It's really nice when you're in these urban areas and you just get a waste bin telling you. So before I start wandering around San Antonio, what else about this scene could have gotten us there? Texas plates, just the kind of arid vibe, the one palm tree, but the fact that we didn't have a great number of those palm trees. As a matter of fact, we're largely deciduous. Here we see some very distinctive San Antonio street signs. They're not the ones I'm totally used to seeing. Evers Road, 6000. They have bigger white lettering than I might have expected. But San Antonio street signs are blue. That's a good way to differentiate between, say, San Antonio and Austin. Leon Valley. Okay, cool. So we're in Leon Valley. We're near Evers and Locker. Okay. And so it looks like we came from this direction in San Antonio. It looks like we're right on the border then. So maybe that is why. Yeah, Evers and Angie. Okay. So it looks like we're on the border between San Antonio and Leon Valley. Cool. And there's Evers Road. And so we need to pinpoint exactly where we started. Unfortunately, we're in the middle of this block. That's why everybody does the world records on intersection guesser, I know. So we're going southwest. Oh yes, Gabor. Gabor and Evers. So we went southwest on Gabor towards Evers. I've just really found myself dropped a lot in San Antonio as of late. I mean, it's like it seems to be the most popular place in Texas where I go, to be honest. So where would be the next block up on Gabor? Gabor is a long road, huh? This is going to be hard to pinpoint indeed. So it looks like we're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because I think the last house was yellow. Maybe like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe like 13 in from Gabor. I'm not going to count them. That doesn't make a good video, and I don't have a 5K going. 25K. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13. Let's say this right about there on Gabor. Yeah, did not count correctly. So another 4999, not bad. I was not that far on Gabor. I thought maybe we were like about halfway, but doesn't seem like it. Final round, industrial. We're pulling for you. Arca. Arca Express. 844. Huh. Well, the Arca makes me think of like Arkansas, right? Or maybe Arkansas, Kansas, although that's not a border. Arca. Don't know about this 844 area code. It is not a South Carolina area code. They're pretty close, though. 843. Tar Heel Road. Well, if that wasn't the biggest sign we were in North Carolina that there was, I don't know what would be bigger. Tar Heel Road. North Carolina are the Tar Heels, so we're on Tar Heel and Exchange. Does North Carolina make sense here? Northwest Industrial Park. There's a 704 area code, which makes more sense for sure. Again, 704. Where's my North Carolina area codes? I want to say 704 is Charlotte, but don't have a great deal of confidence in that. I really don't. But 704... Yeah, 704 really could be somewhere else. We're definitely in the south. Not seeing a great deal of southern pines, although we're seeing some here. Yeah, we are seeing a pretty good amount of those, aren't we? Wow, we're just so industrial here. I'd like to get some street signs. I'd like to get something. Are we going out to a major intersection here? Let's hope so. Tar Heel and Hovis. 160 Driving Academy. 704 Hovis. Let's go north. Are we going to be able to get some clues in time? 704 might be all we get, huh? I'm not sure if license plates are going to be super fruitful because we're out here among all of these trucks. What does that license plate look like? Does that look like a North Carolina? Yeah, I gotta say it looks like a North Carolina to me. No front plates. Yeah, no front plates again would check out. Although, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure if I could locate an Arkansas plate. Arkansas is kind of a mystery state to me. I never really go there. For some reason, it seems like I'm rarely dropped there in GeoGuessr. I think I was the other day, just right on like the Mississippi-Arkansas state line. Diesel Doctors. 704. I mean, that ARCA transit, but you know, that ARCA truck could be just about anywhere. Huh? I think with this landscape, I think with the amount of southern pines, I think maybe with the area code, with that suspected North Carolina plate, I'm thinking I'm going to go North Carolina, either Raleigh or Charlotte. I want to see, there we go, I want to see some Charlotte street signs. Okay, cool. So I think that's what I would have gone, but my guess would not have been great. So yeah, Charlotte area. Do you see the crown on the street sign? Charlotte. Rozelle's Ferry Road. All right. 2 minutes to region guess Charlotte. Rozelle's Ferry has to be a pretty major road, or possibly Hovis. And is that 5300 south? Guessing yes, because north is that way. Rozelle's Ferry and Hovis. We're close to Rozelle's Ferry and Hovis. Could we be at 5300 north? Yeah. And that's where I'm going to go next. Not really that great in Charlotte, and I couldn't really tell you where this, like, really industrial kind of neighborhood would be. Like, what side of town that would be most likely to be on. Charlotte's also a really big place, so I'm not real confident in my ability to find this real quickly. 5300, though, and then what was Hovis? 5,400. So we're like pretty far out of downtown. That definitely makes sense. I think I'm gonna do just like a circle around downtown Charlotte at just what I'm guessing is like the 5,300, 5,400 mark. This is really where, yeah, I'm kind of getting to the outer belts and the airport, so I'm not sure that I want to do that. We're just going to go here. So not a bad guess. I ended up being on the right side of Charlotte just kind of by absolute luck. Should have gone a little bit farther out. If I would have had a couple more seconds, I probably would have made it a little bit farther out. We were on Tar Heel Road, yeah, so that was my first clue that we're probably in North Carolina and not Arkansas. And then saw one plate that really looked like a North Carolina plate, and then I just ended up going the right way, I think. Made it to Hovis, went north on Hovis to, there's Rozelle's Ferry Road. So we were northwest of Charlotte. Feel, yeah, pretty good about that guess in Charlotte. So let's see how we did overall moving on this map. 24,974. That is a pretty good seed, I'm not going to lie. Pretty proud of that. So we were down in Miami. We were in northwest Miami, possibly in Hialeah, or another city, another suburb of Miami in round one. Then round two took me all the way to Seattle. That's right, we were under Seattle. We were under Judkins Park in Seattle. That was a very interesting Seattle round. I think I would have definitely preferred a non-subterranean Seattle round. I definitely would. Then Chicago, Southside Chicago, always great to see that, especially moving. We were able to pinpoint that very quickly. Yeah, that should have been my quickest round, and it was in Chicago. Then San Antonio, again, been dropped there a lot. And then we finished up in Charlotte, distinctive Queen Charlotte street signs. And I just ran out of time a little bit. We were in industrial Charlotte, but I managed to get the side of the city correct. So thank you for watching. Check out my other videos on YouTube on US Geoguessr, and I am going to attempt this map now, no moving, and see how I do.